Look at this, Apple CarPlay, absolutely no wires. Amazing. Hi, welcome back to Stampy's Random Reviews and Tutorials. In this video I'm going to show you how to get Apple CarPlay on your car's entertainment system instead of the regular screen, and I'm going to show you how to set it up and forget about it, so you can basically go back to the car, put your phone where you want it, never have to set it up, never have to use a wire again, and just drive away. Apple CarPlay comes on automatically. I'm going to show you how to get all the functions on your steering wheel to work again. Basically set and forget it, get in your car, turn the key, drive off, Apple CarPlay comes on. So we're going to go outside, I'm going to show you how to do this in a second, but the first thing I want to show you is a wire, which you'll probably be thinking, like I thought a few weeks ago when I bought this, well, if I've got to plug something else in, I might as well plug my phone in. That's exactly what I thought, but I'm going to explain this to you a little bit. What I've got here is something, and it's not by the Jackson 5, but it's called Car ABC, and it really is as simple as 1, 2, 3. What I'm going to show you is how to set this up inside your car, where to put it so you never have to see it ever again, and exactly how to get everything set up so you can just basically throw your phone where you want in your car, drive off, never even remember about having to plug or unplug anything again, and never seeing it again. So I'm going to take this outside, I'm going to show you how to set it up, I'm going to show you how well it works and show you that everything works on the steering wheel controls as well. So from the time you've got it set up, you never have to touch a wire again. You get all the apps actually inside your car, get all the Google Maps and everything and all that good stuff from Apple CarPlay. So I'm going to take it outside, show you how quick and easy it is to set up. I bought mine a couple of weeks ago, so I've had a good play around with this, and I actually bought a brand new one just so I could film this video. There is a link in the description to this product if you think it's going to be something that you're going to use in the future, but I do highly recommend it. So this is it, this is the Car ABC. It's got like a non-slip disc on the back. I'm not going to bore you to death, but it comes with 2 cables, work on Android, work on iPhone. I'm going to show you some places in your car that you might not realise you can connect this to, where you can set it up and forget about it completely. So let's take this outside and I'll show you just how simple it is and how well it works. Okay, so as you can see, we're out in the car now, connected the wire up, and for now, and bear with me with this, I'm going to plug this in somewhere where you can see this, and I understand you're probably thinking, well, if I plug this in now, I'll just plug my phone in, but bear with me because I'm going to show you something later on in the video, so stick around and I'll show you something. So plug that in there, and then I'm going to go to my phone, and I'm going to open it, I'm going to go to settings here. You can see it's already come up on the screen here. Some syncs, services will be replaced while connecting CarPlay. Okay, continue, fine. I agree to that, I'm not going to read it. Agree to everything. Sign and recline, that's the motto, isn't it? So now I'm going to go to wait through the motions here and see what it goes through, and basically see exactly what happens. It's a couple of weeks since I set the initial one up, and what I'm going to do as well while I'm waiting is I'm just going to turn Bluetooth on my phone. It takes a few seconds to connect up the first time you do it. So as you can see, after around 20 seconds it's picked up this SmartBox 5578. I'm going to click that, turn the Bluetooth on. I'm going to click pair, it asks me to put the code in, so 671869, allow. There we go, we're now connected. I've got Bluetooth connected to there. Perfect. So it brings up the message now, do you want to use CarPlay? Yep, use CarPlay, and don't worry, you don't have to do this every time. It's just for the initial setup. I've clicked use CarPlay. And as you can see, we now have CarPlay connected, which is fantastic. So you can get to all the apps and everything. You've got everything you want on here. You've got Google set up, you've got Spotify, you can go to your messages. Everything you would normally be able to get to from your phone is now set up, and you've still got the mess of all this wire. One thing I just want to say before I move on and show you where to put this is, don't be confused when you get this. Don't think that the wires don't fit in your phone. It's very easy to connect your phone out of habit, but the wire actually fits to the ABC, the Car ABC box. So as you can see here, we've got, you know, your music, we've got everything else that works. So if I basically play music and I go to my steering wheel controls, you can see on here it all works, everything's working nice. You can see the volume all works up and down. Everything works, the maps come on. It's basically everything works through the steering wheel, which is exactly what you want. So the only problem you've got left now is you've got this horrible box left stuck here. So I'm going to show you where to put this, so you never have to think about it again. There's lots of different places, but in some cars, in one of my old Ford Focuses, you could even put it in here. There was a USB port in here in a 2016 plate, but in these cars they actually have one in here. So take a look in your handbook of your car and you'll find a USB. You may even be able to put it in the back and stick it under a seat, or in the boot even perhaps, and double-sided velcro it to somewhere where you can't see it. So I'm going to unplug this now. I'm going to connect it up in here. I'm going to leave it there forever, and then every time I walk back to the car and start the car, what I will get is the Apple CarPlay screen without having to touch anything, without having to move any wires or do anything. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to put that in there, leave it, shut the lid, forget about it forever. That's done. When the car's off, it's not drawing hardly any power. You're not going to have any problems with battery connections. Just leave it, put it somewhere where you can't see it. Okay, so in typical bank holiday weather tradition in the UK, it's pouring down. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to demonstrate to you that you don't need to touch anything with this. So this is nicely wrapped in here, all gone. This is on. I'm going to replicate basically leaving the car and coming back to the car. So I'll turn the ignition off, going to open the door, shut it, lock the car as if I've walked off, and basically we will be outside the car at this point, but I'm no way am I getting out in this rain. And I'm going to basically start the car. So I'll put the ignition on. I'll actually start the car. I'm not going to touch my phone's down there. I'm going to turn the car on. By the time I've kind of put the wipers across and reversed out the driveway, this should boot up. Normally I put my phone down here like this. You'll see this screen comes on, and before you know it, you're connected. There we go, back to exactly where we wanted to be. So that's how you get, oh look, Westlife, that's how you get CarPlay in your car wirelessly without having to plug another wire in for the rest of your life. If you've enjoyed this video, at least click the like button and leave me a comment. But there is a link to this car ABC in the description of the video. If you've got any comments or any connectivity issues with this, please leave me a comment and I do my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe and check out the channel. Leave me a message, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.